This is the Emotional Vocabulary Series by Duenas. Today we will address the emotion of powerless or powerlessness. What happens when we feel like life is out of our control? Let's explore the emotion of powerlessness, its origins, its effects, and how to reclaim a sense of agency. Introduction. Feeling powerless is an emotional state characterized by a lack of control or influence over one's circumstances. It often arises in response to overwhelming challenges, systemic injustices, or personal failures. While powerlessness can lead to feelings of defeat, it also provides an opportunity to explore resilience and resourcefulness. Understanding this emotion allows us to recognize its triggers and rebuild a sense of agency and strength. Including powerless in our emotional vocabulary helps us navigate moments of helplessness with greater clarity and determination. Definitions. Layman's definition. Feeling powerless means experiencing a sense of helplessness or inability to change one's circumstances. Clinical definition. Powerlessness refers to a psychological and emotional state, characterized by feelings of helplessness, hopelessness, and loss of control, often accompanied by stress or despair. Perception and expression in everyday contexts. Powerlessness is expressed through frustration, resignation, or verbal cues like, "I can't do anything about it." It reflects a need for support, guidance, or a shift in perspective. Origins. Evolutionary roots. Powerlessness evolved as a survival mechanism, signaling the need to conserve energy and seek help during times of adversity. Cultural dimensions. Cultural attitudes shape how powerlessness is perceived. In collectivist cultures, shared responsibility often mitigates feelings of helplessness, while individualistic societies may emphasize personal accountability, increasing the burden. Biological mechanisms. Powerlessness involves heightened activity in the amygdala and reduced function in the prefrontal cortex, which governs problem solving. Prolonged feelings of powerlessness lead to elevated cortisol levels, contributing to stress-related health issues. Effects on psyche. Powerlessness fosters feelings of inadequacy, frustration, and hopelessness, but can also motivate reflection and problem solving when addressed. On daily life. This emotion disrupts routines, often leading to procrastination, withdrawal, or avoidance behaviors. On family and friends. Feeling powerless strains relationships, requiring empathy and understanding from loved ones, but it can also foster deeper connections when support is provided. In the workplace. Powerlessness in professional settings reduces morale and productivity, highlighting the importance of empowering leadership and collaborative environments. On freedom. While powerlessness limits personal freedom through emotional paralysis, overcoming it fosters resilience and renewed agency. Examples. Personal story. A person feels powerless after a health diagnosis, but regains a sense of control by focusing on small, actionable steps toward recovery. Societal behavior. Communities experiencing systemic oppression often face collective powerlessness, inspiring grassroots movements and advocacy efforts. Historical event. The civil rights movement emerged from a collective sense of powerlessness, transforming despair into action and systemic change. Challenges and mental health. Prolonged powerlessness contributes to depression, anxiety, and learned helplessness, creating barriers to emotional recovery and personal growth. Management and mitigation. Strategies. Therapy. Counseling helps address feelings of powerlessness and build coping skills for regaining control. Empowerment practices. Setting achievable goals fosters a sense of progress and self-efficacy. Community engagement. Joining support groups or advocacy organizations provides validation and solidarity. Resources. Books on resilience and reclaiming control. Counseling services for navigating feelings of helplessness. Workshops on leadership and empowerment. Conclusion. Feeling powerless is a natural response to overwhelming challenges or uncertainty, reflecting our need for agency and influence. By understanding its triggers and impacts, individuals can navigate powerlessness constructively, fostering resilience and reclaiming control. Emotional intelligence around powerlessness empowers us to transform helplessness into action, creating a path toward strength and fulfillment. This was the emotion of powerless or powerlessness from the Emotional Vocabulary series by Duenas.